Hey, Libra, intuitive soul coach here with your June 2024 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Libra, welcome. Some of you may have a suitor, more than one possibly, or you are opening yourself up because I'm getting options. I do get the 7 of Cups energy for you as well. I'm getting strong justice. So some of you could be dealing with a situation that has to do with the justice system, a legal situation, or maybe even karma, because that's your energy as well. Yeah, there is an energy of separation here, separating yourself from maybe a past life karmic relationship that's unrequited. It's something that you may no longer be interested in. Why? How? Because you've moved on. You want to, have true love that's based on reciprocity. But you had to go through some family dynamics healing. I'm getting 10 of Cups energy, 10 of Pentacles as well. Some of you are going through a divorce. You have been divorced. You have healing family issues, bottom of the deck, followed by this could be the one. So I am seeing here for you, Libra, that someone could be, there's your new offer, Ace of Pentacles. Physical energy. This is tangible. This is in the material world. This could definitely be planting the seeds to something long-term that leads to that 10 of Pentacles. But someone could be giving you an offer, a love offer. I'm getting the Knight of Cups in reverse, but I feel like you are saying no to something. I'm just getting this energy strongly around unrequited love. Yeah, oh, that's why 7 of Swords crossing your path, because you're getting honest with yourself. And if you're truly being honest with yourself, there may have been someone that betrayed you in some way, shape, or form. And there's the Knight of Swords. So it's not the Knight of Cups. They think they're the Knight of Cups coming in, offering you something, but you're saying, nah, you're the Knight of Swords. I don't want that because that's showing up in your foundation. But I get a new energy coming in here for you. There is a new offer with that Ace of Pentacles. And this is something that is stable, honest, loyal, long-term. I get really excited about this, Libra. Look at that, 8 of Pentacles showing up in the recent past. You've been working on yourself, working on some patterns, some behaviors that maybe have been instilled since childhood. Because I am seeing the 10 of Cups here as well. There's the Queen of Cups that belongs to that 10 of Cups. So you're keeping your heart open and you are putting your heart towards relationships that are based on mutual respect and emotional commitments. You're not giving away your heart to people who are emotionally disconnected from themselves, the people who lie to themselves about situations. 3 of Wands, you're moving on. You're moving forward here, Libra. How are you doing? What's your energy all about here? 8 of Swords, you're getting yourself unstuck. There may have even been some form of sabotage or mental story that you really hung on for quite some time. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. It may have had to do with third party energy. It may have had to do around deception, lies, cheating, feeling like a choice, feeling like, an option versus a choice. And the outcome, look at that, Libra, King of Cups. This is beautiful energy. So we see a divine counterpart here. Some of you could be attracting or calling in a water sign, or you are calling in or connecting with someone who is emotionally opening up to you. This is a spiritual connection. This is an intuitive connection here. Someone who is expressing to you what they need. They're expressing and talking about maybe love language. And this is a perfect counterpart. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. So this could be an opportunity that is not to be rushed, Libra. Because some of you, I do get 2 separate energies of something of the past that you're closing the door on, and you've either already met the love of your life, possibly somebody that you could marry, because I am getting that strong 10 of Cups, but it's not to be rushed, because the Knight of Pentacles says slow and steady here. And if you're already in a relationship, because the King and Queen could already be together here, perhaps there's honeymoon coming in. There could be some holiday time in the month of June, because your first cards out here, we do have true love and we have honeymoon. Some of you may even feel like you are embarking upon a new journey with someone here. Whether you've been together 5 decades, 5 months, this is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, this is a holiday time coming in. Travel, someone could be traveling to be with you. You could meet someone at a distance here, and it could be slow but yet steady, because you are discovering your, emotions as well, how you feel. You're not quite sure at this time, I feel, but there is that Ace of Pentacles being offered to you here by this King of Cups or by the Queen of Cups, depending. It doesn't matter if you're female or male. But some of you are still tying up some loose ends with the Seven of Swords energy, and that has to do with maybe a separation that has occurred in the past. This could be a past life union. You have known each other before. This could be past person and this new person I see here, but there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep something going. And why? It's because you've grown. You've grown out of a frequency here. I see that with the Three of Wands. You had to make a difficult choice. I see here that this was difficult. It did put you in a place of maybe even ambiguity, where you went back and forth for quite some time and you were seeing things from this perspective and that perspective. And you can do that sometimes, Libra. I get it. I'm a Libra too. And we juggle things back and forth. Pros and cons list, anyone? So I feel like you really did a lot of soul searching, but you've separated yourself from this energy of the past because you've learned all that you could, or you've accepted something. Yeah, there is a level of acceptance required here. And it's like the second you really get honest with yourself, because if I'm going to see the Seven of Swords, I like to see it in the reverse position, which it's showing up here, crossing your energy. And this is about something being exposed, maybe some lies or dishonesty. This can even be self-deceit, Libra, where you are deceiving yourself. And there may have even been some sabotage. Now, this is interesting because there was a little message, kind of the same I'm feeling from Virgo's reading. So if you have any Virgo placements or you're dealing with a Virgo, you may want to check that reading out as well. But the message at the very beginning was around telling a story that does not exist. Because you've gone through some sort of heartache in the past, Libra, okay, because you've gone through some disappointment, we tend to hang on to that belief or that conditioning. So when we get into a new relationship, we tend to maybe sabotage because we think that someone is doing something that they're not, or we tend to assume that they're feeling a certain way when they're not. And that is why this King and the Queen are coming up together here to work on some sort of dynamic and to help you grow, because that's what you've asked. You've asked for growth. You've asked for evolution and to really evolve here on earth. Although sometimes the ego self says, I'm done growing. I'm done learning. I've already been through enough heartache. Just give me the good stuff. But the soul reminds you that you are stronger than you think, that you've come here and everything you've experienced, Libra, you already knew about. And you're strong enough to get through, right? But we can sabotage at times. We can get caught in an old mental story, an old block, and that can feel like we're in imprisonment, right? It feels like we are in no man's land. We're blinded, and you are being guided to tell yourself a new story. And I've been saying this in every single reading. Spirit has been bringing this message up more and more and more. And I feel like it started with you air signs and branched off to almost every sign, because it's something so much bigger. It's a collective energy of mastering our thoughts, or our thoughts master us, because our brain is like a muscle, right? We have to condition it daily. We have to keep choosing to move in this direction. And that's difficult for you, Libra, because you oscillate back and forth, and it may be at times you're feeling really good, and then your emotions or your feelings or your thoughts or your intellect, it's like they switch on a dime, and you're like, oh, am I good enough? This is feeling really good, but is it too good to be true? Or should I leave this situation? I don't know. I don't think it's good for me. I've already outgrown. So you tend to go back and forth, and that's what you're working on at this time too. Because we have true love showing up. We have a counterpart. We have a perfect match. Now, I don't know if you've met this person yet, because we do see the Queen of Cups above you coming in. So it may be that you're working on your confidence and telling yourself a new story that you are worthy, that you deserve love. Or if this is in a union that you're currently in, if there has been an energy of separation between the two of you, you may have to get honest with yourself about what you truly want. Do you want to be in this relationship, Libra? If so, we may need to stop oscillating, going back and forth, make a decision and stick to it here. Either I'm all in or I'm all out. And that's what I see coming up here, because whatever decision you make is in your highest good. It's what your soul needs to learn at this time. But I'm telling you, King and Queen in the upright position, this is evolution. This is growth. We have some sort of forward movement showing up with the Three of Wands. This is beautiful. And I do get with the family issues at the bottom, it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you, maybe there was an energy around paternal or maternal. Maybe you didn't feel loved. Maybe you didn't get the support, the emotional connection, the bonding from a specific mother or father. Some of you may have been in a narcissistic or codependent relationship. Some of you had to grow up way earlier than you would have liked to. For others of you, you had parents who were emotionally unavailable or addicts, right? Or they were unstable mentally, emotionally in some way, shape, or form. But Libra, you grew up strong, right? And this is about you being able to know your worth. And you have, this could be the one, you have chemistry. So there is a strong magnetic attraction here that is aligning you with what you truly are worth. But there was some healing that was taking place here. And that may be why you didn't see at first that there was a new offer coming in, something tangible, physical. So starting off, Ace of Pentacles is beautiful. Someone could be saying, Libra, let's move in together. Let's start a life together. I feel like this is brand new, fresh energy. But if it is someone that you're dealing with, someone wants a second chance or a fresh start. If you're currently married already, you and your person could be moving, or you could be starting on a fresh foot here is what I feel. Because a new day has dawned and the sun has come up, right? Like Annie sings, the sun will come out tomorrow, and there it is. So the sun is coming out. Some of you are focused on your material world as well, your home and family, your health. Ace of Pentacles also has the cup, right? The cat has the cup here as well. So I feel like that is an energy of almost double whammy for you. It's like the Ace of Cups. Here's a new love offer that is something tangible. You can trust this. But you're having a difficult time possibly getting honest with yourself about what you truly want. Or can you have this new beginning in the material world, even if you decide to go off in a new direction? And the answer is yes, absolutely. So any lie that maybe you've told yourself in the past, or any lie that someone else has told you, it's time to release that and let it go. Let something come out in the open. I also feel, Libra, there may have been a situation where either you or someone around you may not like what they've heard, may not like what they hear, but the truth shall set someone free is kind of what I get. The truth is going to set you free here, because you may have felt defensive. Someone else may have felt defensive or triggered, but I am getting the truth wins out in the situation, or the truth is going to put you on higher ground, even if it does create some instability or disharmony. And that's difficult sometimes. As a Libra, we want to keep the balance, we want to keep the harmony, but also we want the truth. And even if it hurts for a little bit, we'd rather have the truth than some sort of glittery, sparkly fabrication, right? And bottom of the deck here, or excuse me, bottom of your foundation is the Knight of Swords. So I do feel like someone came rushing in here wanting a new beginning, or this could be you saying, I'm out, right? I'm out. I'm completely checked out of a situation. Knight of Swords. This is someone who rushes towards what he believes. This can also be someone who's very assertive, very impulsive, very direct. When they want something, they go for it. They sometimes are not willing to take no for an answer. So this could be you, or it could be someone you were dealing with. I'm kind of getting a tad bit of coercion or a little bit of manipulation here, Libra. So take that as it resonates. Now, in the recent past, you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. I'm so proud of you here, or a lot of work towards a relationship. And this is putting in the effort, putting in the work. It is about, strength, reaching in and really gaining control of your thoughts and of your life. If your life isn't working out the way you want it to, what changes need to be made or implemented to create and believe and take action towards the life that you want? And that's what the Eight of Pentacles is all about. Yeah, some of you may have even been really focusing on your business or your career, your money, your craft. There may have been learning involved here, teaching. You could be a teacher of some sort, but I do feel like you are building something quite profound in your world, whether you are solo or not. I feel like this is highly significant, and other people recognize that you are a hard worker, Libra, that you put in your all 100%, but sometimes you ride that fence a little bit before you make a decision. But when you do, you give it your all. So this Knight of Swords could be you saying, okay, I rode the fence for a little while. Now I'm coming in on my broomstick and I'm making a decision. And what's above you here is a whole heck of a lot of love. A lot of love. Queen of Cups is someone who is, very supportive, very nurturing. She's very mothering. You can see that she is pregnant there, pregnant with opportunities, maybe even life. Some of you could be pregnant or getting pregnant. This is someone who's a healer, very emotional and very compassionate. Some of you may have strong water placements in your chart. I think I have at least 5 or 6 placements of Scorpio alone in my chart. So some of you may be really at times quite emotional about situations, but then that Libran logical brings you back into balance, right? So I feel like you're trying to balance out your intellect and your emotional part as well, but you are a lover, Libra, and when you love hard. Now, showing up in the near future, Three of Wands, beautiful energy here. Three of Wands is that decision's been made, and now you're going to see a return on your investment. This is optimism. It's patience. It's hard work paying off. Don't take your eye off the prize, because he knows he has his magic wand there, or she, and she is looking out into the ocean there, and she's waiting for those ships to come in. And you see that there is a little chameleon there, and a chameleon is about adaptability. It's versatility as well. So I feel like you are adapting to some new energies that are coming into your world, and you're excited. This is also enthusiasm. It is new opportunities, and you being able to hit that level that you've been working so hard towards. And I feel like you've peaked here in maturity. You've peaked in emotional growth. Now, I don't care if you're 95 years old, we're constantly evolving and maturing and, taking our emotions to the next level and understanding things that maybe we didn't understand at, 20 years old or at 45 years old. And we're able to find that emotional intelligence and act upon it in new ways. And that's what I see you doing here, because Eight of Swords, it's showing up here I feel like it keeps going like this. So what this means to me is I have strength, I have confidence, I'm getting myself back, I'm in control of my thoughts, and then boom, self-doubt, right? So it is like you oscillate a little bit between overthinking, going down the rabbit hole, telling yourself a story that doesn't exist, and that's why you have these Seven of Swords here showing up, Those are just lies, right? Those are lies that we tell ourselves to protect, or lies that we've been conditioned to believe. But you're starting to see that truth now. There is this innate intuitive intelligence that is showing up here within you. And you're saying, that's not my story, but I'm aware that this is a pattern. That's not my story, but I am aware that this is a trigger, right? That's not my story, but I am aware that this is conditioning from my past. And awareness is key, because when we are aware, Libra, we're able to change course, change direction. We're able to do something new with that energy. We're able to reprogram. We're able to tell ourselves a new story. And that's where you're currently at. Now, what's going on in the energy, the environment, friendships, okay? Friendships, this can be community, Three of Pentacles, teamwork, making that dream work. Some of you could be reaching out to maybe a therapist or a counselor, a guide, someone that you really trust. You could be expanding your inner circle, or you could be really connecting with community or with your friends and family. This is also about cooperation, collaboration, coming together to create this beautiful life here on earth. This is, again, another pentacle. So we're seeing the Knight of Pentacles. They're showing me here the Seven of Pentacles. We see the Queen of Pentacles. So look at this. This is a lot of pentacle energy showing up after, and then the Ace. This is kind of what's manifesting from this Ace. This is something you can trust. It is something that it will be worth it here. But you may have done a lot of soul searching. I'm just going to keep going because they're saying bottom of the deck, there's a little story showing up here. And this is why. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles here as well, but we have the Hermit in reverse, the Death in reverse, and the King of Wands. Some of you may have been dealing with someone in the past who was a little bit inconsistent, maybe even narcissistic. I do see here the Emperor showing up, the King of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a couple of people, or someone who had many different facets of them that you may have given chance after chance, but I feel like you finally cut something off because you did some deep soul searching here, okay? Now, what I'm getting with this Three of Pentacles, this is you being able to collaborate with the people around you, and collaborate even with your higher self, your guides, your spiritual team, to create a life here on earth that is, more abundant to you, more loving, more prosperity, more open versus solitude. Because I say that because we have the Hermit. So some of you, if you've been single, this is the time for you to maybe put yourself out there. If you have been disconnected or disengaged in a relationship, there could be third party for some of you. But I'm getting, if it's third party, Libra, I feel like it could be like open relationship or throuple. Now, that's not going to resonate with every single one of you, but I feel if anyone in the zodiac can go in that direction, it could possibly be you, Libra. But take that as it resonates. For the majority of you, this is just collaborating, teamwork, and figuring things out, instead of maybe feeling like you have to do everything on your own, or feeling like you are a little bit stubborn or overly tenacious about doing something by oneself, okay? Now, what's showing up in your hopes and fears is the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands here is the card of defense, right? Defenses are up. I've been hurt. I've been pushed in a corner. I've been humiliated. This is looking for a fight. It's feeling pressure. But when it is in the upright, when this is your hope, this is you standing up for a cause, standing up for what you believe, healthy boundaries, right? Saying, I'm setting the line, I'm crossing the line in the sand here, or I'm drawing a line in the sand, as they say. And if someone is coming at you, I feel, instead of keeping the peace, because I kind of see that here with the Death card in reverse. Sometimes we don't want to burn bridges, right? I'm that way. I don't love to burn bridges ever. I like to keep that open flow, but sometimes that's not healthy. Sometimes that's people pleasing. Sometimes it's perfectionism, or, it can stem from not wanting to be looked at in a different way. So you take a look at what you need to get honest about, Libra. And if there's something that you need to cut out of your life or prune away that's actually left you feeling maybe defensive or backed into a corner, this is you putting up your hand saying, stop. No. Like no is no. It's a complete sentence. Now, for others of you, this is non-conforming and standing up for what you want, living life on your terms, but also taking down the wall, right? We sometimes build up a wall around our heart. We build up a little bit of, a cage to keep ourselves safe. And the Spirit is saying, oh, but dear Libra, you are worth this union in gold, right? In spiritual gold. King and Queen of Cups coming together is the union here of a lifetime. And Seven of Wands is saying you don't have to feel pressured or cornered or defensive or keep that block up, right? There's healthy boundaries, maybe with some energies of the past, but if this is new love or new energy coming in, let your guard down and be open to what's possible, because there's something that is long-term that wants to manifest in your life, Libra, but sometimes we sabotage. Sometimes we're not willing to shut the door on something that we need to shut the door on, or we tend to isolate, reject, withdraw. Some of you may want to look into attachment styles. There's anxious attachment. There's, I think, withdrawal attachment. There's emotional or healthy attachment. So look into your attachment style, because that could be playing out into relationships. Now, final outcome is the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, he is someone who's also very loving, very supportive, very emotionally intelligent. He is someone who is patient and kind, right? They're giving me that poem, love is patient, love is kind, love does not boast. Some of you may actually have that sign in your home or in your office. Or that could be a quote that you're familiar with, or maybe it's someone's wedding vows. But this king is someone who may be emotionally distant until they really open up to you. And maybe you're this giver here, Libra, that just wants to pour love because you're all in here, but you may be second guessing because this person, he's on an island and he doesn't just let anybody swim to his island, but here you are in the background, you're a mermaid back there and you're saying, oh, but I'm going to swim to the island here. I'm a mermaid. And I feel like there's just this beautiful energy of, coming to a place where both of you are a team, right? That's the teamwork makes that dream work. Regardless of any external energies, the both of you coming together and working on a situation together. And that is what you are wanting. And if you're not in that dynamic now, you're making some choices, getting honest with yourself about what you need to do to make that a reality. All right, let's get a message here from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have, please, for Libra? Libra, Wisdom of the Oracle. Some of you may have rejection wounds, abandonment wounds. You may have had a father, mother who's abandoned you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe someone feels like you've abandoned them, and that could be why you have a hard time disconnecting. Ooh. That's something that I've worked on as well, is my own abandonment wounds, where that may be why I sometimes have a difficult time burning bridges. I know what that feels like. I don't want to do that to others. I don't want them to feel that rejection or that abandonment, but that's not our responsibility to alter someone else's path or course. If they're meant to experience that for their own growth, then we need to do what's best for us. Now we do have the Fates, card 17. This is the star card as well. So I feel like the stars are aligning. This is Aquarian energy. Some of you may have Aquarius in your chart. I have an Aquarian moon. And this is about karma. It is about acceptance. Yeah, we talked about that. Accepting that there are things you cannot change and knowing what those things are. This is fate. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. We just said that here as well. And as much as we want to change, we want to, we want people to be loving and caring and kind and respectful. We want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes they're just not that person. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they manipulate, and we want to see that people change. But when we also see that they've treated us in a completely horrific way, there can be that karma piece of it. Like Libra, you may want to see someone grow and evolve. And I feel like you may have to step out of an old dynamic or an old paradigm. Other people who are who they are. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so that you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. That is lying to oneself, and it's not being honest to the other person, right? It can be about, walls coming up. And if someone doesn't act the way we want them or expect them to act, then we can be triggered. And because it's control, right? It can be a form of control. And it says here, this is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people. Let's see. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them, Libra, in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey and we cannot direct that of another. Yeah, we just said those words. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So some of you, this is tied to a past person and there's new love coming in here. For others of you, this is a current relationship that you are in and you may be contemplating again. Do I stay? Do I leave? Do I honor myself by walking away? So basically everything we've already covered here. But I am going to read the protection message because some of you are still very stuck in the Seven of Swords, the pain, the lies, the secrets, the dishonesty, the hurt, right? And there can even be a little bit of that victim mentality here. Maybe even a little bit of, over emotions. This can be taking things very, very personally here. The protection message is this. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life is only getting better. Act as if you believe that. For the only thing that you can control right now, Libra, is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. That's a powerful one as well. That does go hand in hand with the thoughts, right? Mastering our thoughts and what we can control. And we just talked about control as well. All right, let's get a message here from your crystal spirits. And at this time, Libra, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale from your solar plexus chakra, your belly area. Nice deep breath in. Hold it as long as you can. And with a nice big exhale, release that breath through your mouth with a nice big sigh. And with your eyes still closed, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first crystal or gemstone that shows up in your mind's eye. Well, this could be a crystal that's shining a specific color or a vibrant hue of green, blue, red, pink, or orange. Maybe even pearl or clear. Your crystal could be showing up as a specific size or shape. Maybe it's sending a frequency of unconditional love, healing, support, or guidance. This could be a crystal that you're familiar with, Libra, or maybe it's one that you've never seen before. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your crystal or crystals, you can have more than one as well, in the comment section below the video to be entered into that free reading giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of the month. So please make sure you hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, Libra, you have watermelon tourmaline and green aventurine. Watermelon tourmaline. There was another sign that got the same one. It may have been Gemini. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini here, but we see green and pink, and those are both heart-centered energies here. So we're going to take a look at them both for you. Some of you may have just bought a watermelon, and I'm seeing the scene in Dirty Dancing where he's carrying a watermelon and they walk into the dance area and she says, "I carried a watermelon." So some of you, maybe you've just watched Dirty Dancing, you're eating a watermelon, but I'm also getting a very beautiful energy here around the heart center. Now, this is all about seeing perfection in the moment. It's about basking in the bliss of just being. It's natural joy and a peaceful heart. Wrong card. Watermelon tourmaline. Perfection lies in loving unconditionally. You know, I shared with you earlier, perfection can be a part of this energy showing up. It says, just as the universe loves you no matter what, whoever you are, whoever loves you, know that flaws are there to remind you that love heals. Today, your attention is drawn to the perfection of love within you, the universe that flows directly into you from every direction, reminding you, Libra, that you're always worthy of love. Knowing this, bask in the love all around you. You will see your relationships more clearly and recognize that sometimes the best way to express love is through sacrifice, and sometimes it is through saying no. No with capital letters and a period at the end. You will soon know what you are meant to do and what you need to consider. But first, you must stop and feel the unconditional love that is yours. Feel bliss, be in your bliss, and all will soon be clear. So this is a very powerful, gently stimulating stone for the heart. When we meditate with watermelon tourmaline, it allows us to be present, and it brings in an energy here of gratitude. It helps us understand that life is precious and perfect in every moment, regardless of what is happening around you. So it kind of takes that perfectionism piece that's actually not a form of love, right? But it is about you softening the edges and seeing things as they are on a deeper soul level. Some of you may be 58 years old. And we also have card 25. This is green aventurine. This is luck. This is good fortune. This is new opportunities. Libra, you're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a brand new opportunity here for you. Beyond what the eye can see lies a field of infinite possibilities, where the 13th century poet Rumi asked his lover to meet him. Green aventurine spirit calls to you to recognize that there is no end to the number of people who will come into your life offering loving support and acceptance. So never settle for less than you deserve. The universe is always sending new opportunities for experiencing love, and make sure that there are many fish in the sea, along with all manners of creatures, starfish, dolphins, mermaids. Hello, mermaid. You get the point, right? Open to the possibility, and the love you seek will show up for you. That is that beauty. I'm loving it here. I'm loving the references, the synchronicities, and when you meditate with green aventurine, it brings us down out of our heads And for those of you that struggle with the Eight of Swords, the head, right, getting in the way, this can be a really beautiful stone to help you get into the heart while gently grounding us at the same time. Meditating with this stone cultivates a feeling of balance and non-attachment, Libra, allowing us to become easily calm and heart-centered. So green aventurine is your crystal, and this is what it looks like for those of you that may be wanting to see the color. I believe green aventurine. All right, Libra, last but not least, there is this jar that I've recently found on my altar. It says success and inspiration. I don't know where I got this jar. I don't know if it was gifted to me. I feel like it just showed up, and I've only opened it when I first got it. I've never read the little quotes that are in here, but I was called to read them during June's love reading. So here goes, Libra. We are going to pick a little note for you. All right, Libra's message. Libra, you can't make this up. I love this. Don't look back. You're not going that way. Don't look back. You're not going that way. So whatever energies of the past, whatever this separation, this past relationship, this unrequited energy, whatever the fears, the beliefs, whatever this death energy that you may tend to kind of oscillate back and forth with, that needs to be finally cut. Don't look back. You're not going that way. You have the Three of Wands in the upright. This is forward movement. You're no longer stuck. You're no longer delayed. This is about you moving forward in bigger ways than you ever thought possible. So don't look back. That is what I have for you, Libra. I hope that was helpful. I'm loving your love reading today, as I'm a Libra as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please do drop your crystal spirits in the comment section below the video. Be sure to give the video a like if it resonates, and hit that subscribe and bell button. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love.